Snowflake is holding its own near the top of this kind of choppy action. What's your take
It's a flat
on
base
Snowflake?
on a weekly, by the way, too.
Is it? Yeah.
Um,
There it is.
Yeah, the stock had a nice move from 140 back in October all the way up to 200. So this is normal for it to go back and forth and back and forth. But what I'd really like to see is for it to tighten up or just go sideways for a week and then come out of there. And then you also have to ask the question of, well, why is this still really in a base that goes back about 16 months? Why is it still in a base when others have broken out? Because I mean, if you look at some of the other the leaders like an NOW or PANW, those broke out back in October or November and December and have made a nice move and now made another nice move. So maybe it's just because this had a move off the bottom that was like almost a 50% move. It would be something I would keep a close eye on because those earnings have really started to pick up, and it looks like this year they go into they're going to be earnings positive after losses for the last 5 years. And look at the sales and the earnings increases. So this would be something I would watch. I don't know if I would be buying it right here. Yeah, I would almost really want it to close up and out of there, and close near the high before I would do it. But again, that's I asked the questions of why, if it was so good, it didn't come out even in the last couple of weeks. So it's not a leader, but it possibly could be.
David, when we look at the IPO history, it had priced initially those shares at 120 and then just rocketed, kind of like the way some IPOs did in late 1999, although this is a company that actually had real sales, might not have had earnings, but sales were absolutely serious sales, billions. And so do you think it's just a company needs to sort of wear off that excessive optimism that happened in the early get-go here?
Yeah, and give the company time to start reporting earnings, positive earnings, and then it could, if it's something that's reporting great earnings, eventually that stock is gonna go. So this is one to watch. It's just the timing of when to buy it.